Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Near-death experience on our last run. Hoping for something a little bit more calming today. Game Kid must have been the cardboard box, or yeah, it is. SADAF303. Seems like a really well-balanced assortment of upgrades so far. Really good shot speed in particular, and Burnt Penny is our trinket. Pretty Fly was our pill. Lucky Rock is awesome. But I think, oh, wow, yeah, actually, great shot speed and decent damage, good rate of fire. This is a really enviable start right now. Yeah, Lucky Rock is great, but I think for now we'll stick with the Burnt Penny, and then we'll use Lucky Rock in conjunction with Burnt Penny on rooms with a lot of rocks to generate as many bombs and pennies, obviously, as possible. And what would be ideal, because these trinkets work so well together, is if we find a shop that has Mom's purse in it right on this floor. And if we manage to find Mom's purse on this floor, we should never have to worry about money or bombs again for the remainder of the game. Hello? Do you smell soup? I smell like really, really pungent soup.
In the hallway, there's like some Chinese food smell.
Ah, okay, maybe that's it. Somebody got like some delivery or something like that. Anyway. I'm not trying to say there's not Chinese people who live in this apartment. I'm just saying, you know, when people normally get Chinese food, I think of delivery, but maybe that's my, you know, Anglo-centric viewpoint on things. Cursed Eye we will take because I'm loco. We will, again, not blow up these rocks until we get Lucky Rock. And that goes for the Tinted Rock as well, as far as I'm concerned. It's not Mom's purse, but Champion Belt being in that shop is going to give us a huge advantage. This is a great situation right there. So what we'll do is we'll drop... Ooh, careful. We'll drop Burnt Penny at, like, the altar of the boss. And then we will come back and take Lucky Rock all the way in here with us. Let's just drop it right here. And we'll take the Stars card, maybe to use, I don't know when, to be honest with you. But this is a super easy fight with that. We don't want that. I don't think we want to mess around with experimental treatment right now. I have made a terrible mistake and picked this up. The reason I want to take, or I want to avoid this right now is I just want to take both of the trinkets this deep and then not have to worry about backtracking so much. So we're hoping right now to use our 8 bombs to get a lot of money. This money will also result in a lot of bombs, which will result in a lot of money, which will result in a lot of bombs. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up eking out a crawl space here as well. So we'll start on this room, because there's really no reason not to blow up almost every single rock on the floor. And then you know what? We'll just drop Lucky Rock down here. And we might as well leave the Stars card as well. And then we'll take Burnt Penny and we'll just move room to room and should be able to pick up some stuff here. As long as we get 4 bombs back from 8 pennies, we've made our we've made a good investment, and that's exactly what we got. We got that money for free. So we'll come back this way. Actually, you know what we should do is maybe drop Burnt Penny like here. I don't know. We might miss out on some here, now that I think about it, but not a big deal either way. Drop this here, like this, like this. We can afford to miss out on a couple of rocks as far as just like picking up the pennies go, but I think we're gonna do a pretty good job here. Now that was like 3 bombs, and we've already gotten something stupid like 8 or 9, maybe even more than that out of this one. And we're at 53 cents as well, which is nothing to sneeze at. So we might as well blow up these ones. You know, we can get pretty much all of them with the last remaining bombs. I wouldn't be surprised if we could hit 99 cents on this floor. And then I'm like, well, maybe we should take Magic Fingers, but I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I'm just having a great time blowing these up, and should check this. Thought maybe we'd find a secret room. And then we'll come into this room, and we'll drop Burnt Penny down here. We'll take Lucky Rock with us. And we'll definitely buy Champion Belt. Don't worry your pretty little head about that one. That is absolutely going to happen. Didn't mean to pick that up. That's alright. 2 extra Spirit Hearts as a result of this. It's a really, really great combination here, as I think is probably obvious. And then we'll come into this room, and this will be our final room, I think, just for sanity's sake. But we will get to 99 cents, so let's, might as well buy this. Might as well buy this. Might as well buy this. And why not get the pill as well? Paralysis. That's alright. We've learned. And then we can just blow everything up again. Again, I'm a little surprised that we have not found a crawl space, but that's alright. We don't really get to choose what we get, just whether or not we have the chance to get it. And yeah, we're picking up some occasional money here, but doesn't matter that much. I even took the damage. I'm not going to sweat it. That's going to hurt. I've teleported away into the secret room as a result of Cursed Eye. I am a genius. Watch out for the actual bombs. Okay. Alright, this is how we're going to end this floor then. We're looking at probably like roughly 20, 23 bombs. We got a really good haul at the end there. 24 bombs. We'll take Burnt Penny with us. I think it's more valuable right now than the Lucky Rock is because we need bombs more than we need money. We'll just donate on this floor as much as we can just to knock it out of the way. Of course, this will fuck over our chances to get the boss rush. Or even more, like, further fuck up our chances to get the boss rush. But what do we care? This is a good opportunity for us to, you know, help out our donation machine. And as far as everything else goes, it's going really well. Some people will probably wish that I didn't have Cursed Eye, but that's okay, I think. 23 bombs on the first floor. Should look for a second secret room. Found it, and we get Mom's Pearl, which is tempting. I won't tell a lie there, but I think we'll just say, you know, we're done 6 floors, or we're done the first floor in 6 minutes here. Let's move on. Curse of Darkness and a Stars card. Well, we found a good use for our Stars card right off the bat. I will use this to get out of our curse room, hopefully pick up a guppy item. I would love to just ball out of control on this run. I mean, so far so good, without a doubt, but if we can get even better, I would love to. Well, we don't even need to teleport out. Well, we still actually do. Never mind. I am an idiot. We will take all of this. The Mark, great damage up. Ceremonial Robes, damage and HP. And then Lord of the Pit, ability to fly. And Skinny Odd Mushroom. Some people don't like this item. I think those people are incorrect. I'm a big fan. And I'm getting used to it now. We are so fast. And our damage is going to be greatly improved as a result as well. Amnesia kind of sucks, but really all we're looking for at this point is our, well, our shop would be nice, and our boss fight. And we're actually making great time. Don't need the jar, that's without a doubt. So I'll take this. Let's get a move on here. Still 51 cents. Yeah, beat our boss, move on to the next level. We might actually get out of here in time to maybe pay some consideration to boss rush. Pin will go down very, very easily here. So all we're really waiting on is confirmation of whatever our item is going to be from this boss, and then we can feel pretty good about the way things are going right now. Another speed upgrade is complete overkill, but that's okay. I am very impressed with the way that this run is going right now. And that synergy trinket, or trinket synergy, I should say, at the start of it was just the tip of the iceberg. Very common secret room location, obviously. Oh, if we could get, like, magic mush here, or at least, like, 3 pretty flies, I would be so happy. We want Liberty Cap. We got Puberty, and that's it. Puberty and Liberty Cap. I think I'll stick with Burnt Penny right now. A little bit of misguided, perhaps, trinket loyalty, but it's been good to us so far, so why mess around with it? Kane's Other Eye is a bad item, but it's a bad item that I'll take because I have no ability to re-roll it. So it's kind of got me by the balls right now. And that was just terrible damage right there, but we'll take that. Got a health upgrade as well. With Curse of the Unknown, normally that would make it pretty difficult to know where we stand, but we know we have one now half-full red heart container. And hopefully, yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Pick up some bombs here. That has slowed down a little bit. Our full heart container is now full, I should say, and probably we'd be looking at using the Game Kid in here against these guys, because they're annoying. And if we can get this guy messed up a little bit as well, perfect. Life's easy. Okay, now what do I want? Any charge item? Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. Burnt Penny's got to go when we have the option to take a Curved Horn, which is really going to give us a huge offensive push right now. We also have Book of Revelations, Book of Sin. I can't really see myself not taking Book of Revelations here. Again, apologies to the Game Kid, but it's just too good. It makes it pretty much a foregone conclusion that we're going to win. Which I could live with after the last run where things got a little zany with the Suicide King card towards the end. Admittedly, that was 100% my own doing, but it was fun. So I'm not going to apologize for that. And okay, we got some keys there. We can live with these keys. 5 is not enough to open everything in the game, but it's okay. We have a strength card maybe we'll use on a deal with the devil here. I don't know. Maybe it depends how many options are in the deal with the devil, or if we even get one. We should get back into our equilibrium or homeostasis where we remember it's unlikely to get one. But we got one. And there's 2 deals. So we have 1 red heart container. I think we could take all 3 if we wanted. But if we want to take 2, it's very simple. We just take this one, and then this one. And now we should be on spirit hearts exclusively. Why not explore the rest of the floor? I mean, we spent 4 minutes to do the last 2 floors. That should give you some indication of how powerful we are right now. We do only have 1 guppy item, but 9 lives also a great defensive item here. And as is Book of Revelations, if you're gonna twist my arm about it. Okay. Let's head down to the next floor here. Cats are going a little wild. Curse of the Maze, strength card, tons of HP. Yeah, this is, you know, not quite guppy, but we're kind of bordering on losability right here, which I got to admit is a really nice change of pace. That first deal with the devil, Ceremonial Robes, the Mark, Lord of the Pit, has just made it basically impossible for us to entertain the thought of losing. So nice to have basically unlimited bombs and unlimited money after that first floor as well. Really great Eden start. I have to say, all of our stats were balanced, and they were balanced a little bit above where you'd normally expect to see them as a base starting attribute, so I'm really happy to see that. Luck down. It would be a great floor to get a PhD. That would be incredible for our luck stat to turn those into luck upgrades. So how do we lose this one? I like to talk about how we lose, because only then does it illuminate how we win. If we figure out how we lose, then how we win is basically by just not fulfilling the lose conditions. Our lose conditions pretty much entirely relate to Cursed Eye. Don't let yourself basically fight Mom's Heart, Isaac, or Blue Baby 10 times. Make sure you're doing your best not to teleport out of those fights. And as long as you do that, you should be basically okay, I think. And by you should be basically okay, I guess I mean I should be basically okay. Mega Fatty's testing my patience here. He's just a tanky enemy. A little annoying, but we don't want to get too up close and personal, because then we may teleport. And we got another deal with the devil. My Ceremonial Robes maybe gives us that extra devil chance. Here we'll take ABADDON for basically full HP and that extra damage up. And it's amazing how quickly we've gone from no chance at boss rush to why wouldn't we do boss rush. We're gonna have like a 1.5, 2 minute advantage maybe on making that happen. So why would we not? There's no PhD. There is Pandora's box, the compass, puberty pill. I forget what Pandora's box even does for us here. It gave us the coin purse. 2 spirit hearts and an item, I guess. Pretty fly. Health up. Nah, I don't think we need it. I found pills. And what's our strength? I think we'll take health up with us. And apart from that, we'll walk around with this Book of Revelations option here. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine. We can always use the health up before a deal with the devil if that's what we're interested in. We can see everything as a result of the compass now. Man, I wish I had just chosen to ignore this mini-boss. That's okay. We didn't. Life will go on. Maybe we'll get Shoop the Whoop here, an item that I can ignore and feel a little self-righteous about. Thank God for that extra penny as well. Red chest, not red chest. Let's go for item room and shop. Now, if we're gonna do the actual teleportation thing, I should, or not teleportation, the boss rush thing, I should get a teleportation card. Right now, we are bereft of that as an option. Hello. You smell fish? Okay. I'm just making sure. Considering the range of smells I'm experiencing right now, I thought maybe I was having some kind of brain tumor or something. Not that that's a laughing matter. I was actually a little concerned. But, no, this is okay. Apparently I'm smelling things that really exist. That's encouraging. Now if I could only smell an ice cream truck or a pizza delivery guy. Maybe not the guy, more so the pizza. More what the guy represents, which is pizza. Please, okay. Super bandage. At this point, sure, let's commit. Our health up pill still works as a health upgrade. We're only at 13 minutes here, and we're killing it as far as time goes. We could also, I suppose, just do boss rush, but I don't really want to entertain the thought of doing boss rush, because I'll probably take a lot of damage in the process. Mind you, we have 9 lives, so if we die, we still just come out of it. But, you know, it can still put us in a dangerous spot. Ooh, I'm very surprised that I did not teleport. I thought I was fully charged, or not fully charged. I thought I was like, you know, 80% primed. Half-cocked, if we want to put it in the strangest possible framework. Yeah, that's not a surprise to me. Might as well use Book of Revelations here. Second level Meat Boy is coming, apparently. PhD. Gives us a pretty fly, and a Balls of Steel, and a health upgrade. And now we finally used all our money from the first floor. And I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that we had the opportunity to do so much with it. I can't do the inventory right now, but to the best of my knowledge, we had a number of consumables. Spirit Hearts in particular. The Compass, the Champion Belt, PhD, and who knows what else. We still have 13 cents left over as well. But I think pretty much all of our money came from that early kind of weird salvo we did. Ooh, very lucky to have not been hit. And now it is teleportation time. Let's find ourselves a teleportation card. Judgment is not a teleportation card. And I don't really want to lose our money. We still have one more floor to go. Hanged Man, also not what we want. Alright. We will leave then and come back next floor. We're only on Necropolis 1. Gotta be feeling like a low percentage deal with the devil chance here, but I would love to be wrong. Alright. Hang out against the wall here. If I can... I was gonna say if I can keep my fortress, but they kind of tried to kibosh it there. I hate Fear Shot against War. He just, like, gets stuck in the wall. But our speed is much higher than necessary to get this guy taken care of. Second level Bandage Girl. And a deal with the devil. I didn't get the goat head, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind. We're getting very lucky with this deal with the devil placement, even if it is Krampus this time. Lump of coal would be nice. But you know, even Krampus' head, we don't need Book of Revelations anymore. I don't need a third level Bandage Girl. I'm happy with the orbital, and Krampus' head will help us deal a little extra damage, so let's be okay with this. Probably highly not worth it. When the shots land, they're going to do some serious damage. Next thing we need, piercing shots, and also maybe like Mom's Contact? Something to freeze the enemies in place, because it is hard to land like shots all in a row with Cursed Eye. The knockback tends to push enemies out of the way after the first one hits, so... Actually, piercing shots would be great for that as well, but we'll see. We'll see if that works out. I'm not going to worry too much about that bomb. Just going to push these guys back onto the spikes. Bad way to go. Trust me, I've been on the receiving end of that one before. I understand. Not really interested in the arcade. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not really interested in, and I think it's like a direct result of the last run being so goddamn tricky. And especially, like, using that Suicide King stuff at the end. Not that we needed to do it, but, getting the opportunity to do that and have it help us, and feeling like that was actually, like, a strategically prudent thing to do. Now I'm like, okay, if we could just, like, play Rebirth, walk into a room, kill enemies, not have to worry about, you know, Guppy's Collar having a 50% chance to res us. This is a refreshing change of pace. But still, we haven't really gotten absurdly out of control. It's mostly just momentum from that first floor deal with the devil. I'm happy for it, but do wish that maybe we picked up something a little bit more offensively capable here. I really hope this is not the wrong way, by the way. We are slightly on crunch time for the boss rush, but we're pretty unlikely to even do boss rush unless we manage to get that teleportation card anyway. Shop's definitely going to be this way. That's probably our boss fight, the upper path here. Maybe we'll be able to buy a teleportation card in our shop? I don't know. Well, the more of these rooms we can get, the better it is. Satanic Bible is basically worthless for us. I mean, we had pretty much that item and then removed it. I'm not going to worry too much about having a half Blackheart advantage here by picking it up. Although, you know what? I'll pick it up and put it back down because it's a book. So there you go. I'll give you the satisfaction of that. No more Krampus fights. So every deal with the devil, we'd expect to have a chance. what's happened. There's a catastrophe outside. The cats have been running amok all day. 1 second. Hello? Ruka threw up! Alright, I'll get it after this run. I don't know. I told you. Some kind of catastrophe. We'll just let it percolate on the floor for the next 24 minutes or so. Maybe now I have an excuse to make this run last a little bit longer. As we sit in silence and try not to picture the stain that's gonna leave on the carpet. Gonna have to get a rug doctor. That's not a profession, I think. It's a tool you can rent from the grocery store. Cool, let's do this. I don't think we're gonna do boss rush. I think we mostly did our due diligence to try to, you know, find an opportunity to get a teleport card. We'll take a peek. I mean, if we become Guppy, we might do it, but apart from that, we're just gonna take a peek inside and see if there's anything of value we can get. I mean, these are all good. I'll level with you. But are they good enough? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm gonna take one anyway, because I'm a fool. A fool in love with you. We can fly already. We've got good damage, not great damage, but good damage. Champion boss rush. And it was a tough call, I gotta admit. Why did I take Cricket's body over Sagittarius? Because Sagittarius is fun, but out of those two items, it's the boringer of the two. The more boring of the two. Which is not at all to say that it's bad, or even boring. It's just more boring than Cricket's body, which is a novelty. But I'll admit, you know, Sagittarius might have been the correct pickup there. Now, let's not play too sloppily here. I will use health up. I'm going to commit to this life. Could end up regretting this decision, but as long as we make it out of here without being in too dire of straits, I'm going to be pretty pleased, I think. But I got to admit, it's a little slow right now. I don't know, we must have killed the other enemy there in time. You know what? Hey, wait, whoa, whoa. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. I'm going to teleport me out. Yes, yes, teleport me. Teleport me. At some point, I gotta stop this dumb strategy. Yes! I'm a genius! Okay, well, I've made some poor plays there. I forgot that I had Cricket or Cursed Eye. There's a value out of Cursed Eye that I didn't think I'd get. Let's go take Satanic Bible, because obviously I've, you know, taken a little bit more damage there than I'd be proud to admit that I have. So we'll take Satanic Bible instead, and now I'm glad I didn't use the charge. And again, we're back in a dominant position. Now we just have Cricket's body to go along with it. Sweet! I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. Keep that in place. Good and even better. Alright, well that went from like slightly scary to completely fine. Relatively quickly, actually. We do have the compass, no curses. We should be able to see where to go. I'm gonna guess that it's probably not this way, but if it is, we're very, very lucky. Yeah. It did look a little too good to be true. What's up with dessert commercial? Okay, let me back up a little bit. Because I was like, you know, I said too good to be true, and then I was thinking about that song, you know. It's like, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You would be heaven to touch, etc. But, probably not sung in that goblin voice that I've typified there. But anyway, I was thinking, like, where do I know that song from? I think, like, it might have been in Austin Powers as well, which is just my cultural reference point for everything. But I feel like I also have heard it in, like, dessert songs. Why are dessert commercials always about fucking? Is this, like, some kind of advertising trade secret? Is like, oh, it's indulgent. It's indulgent, so people equate it to having sexual intercourse. I don't understand it, man. There's like a new commercial that's like a Klondike bar mixed with like, oh, we do have a deal with the devil. Let's talk about that in a second. Yeah. We have a Klondike bar mixed with a candy bar, and the commercial is like literally an ice cream bar and a candy bar about to have intercourse, and the dude's like, that's how it happens, and his wife's like, yeah, honey, I bet. And that in the ad, you don't kind of question it, but then when you think about it, you're like, what kind of conversation were these people having? This conversation does not happen in real life. They'd be like, the wife's gonna be like, how do they make that? She knows how they make it. It's in a factory, the same way they make any snack in this day and age. Let's not be ridiculous. There's no artisan Klondike bar, candy bar, you know, artificer working out there, a confectioner for, you know, the ages. But there are, all dessert commercials are like, decadence, vaginal, virile, fluid transfer, Magnum ice cream. One of these things is not like the other, Magnum. You already named yourself after a brand of oversized condom. Or, I mean, regular size condom, right? Am I wrong? Am I, okay. But seriously, there's something the advertisers are trying to pull the wool over your eyes. It's not worth it. They're not on the same level. A Magnum ice cream bar and an act of lewdness. Let's, yeah, we'll pop that even though we don't need to. Might as well to get the, to keep things going here. I can't believe that's not our second secret room. It's one of those things that always gets me, and there's a great, Mitchell and Webb skit that's not really about what I was talking about, but I always like to bring up when it's about, advertising. There's like how advertisers market to like men versus how they market to women, and the female commercial is like, oh, we got a Skype message here. The female commercial is like, women, like your body's slumping, your kids have grass stains on their clothes, and everybody's judging you. And then it's like, buy all this stuff. And the men's commercial was like them shaving in the mirror with their shirt off, and then they open their medicine cabinet to put their razor away, and there's a beer in there, and then it's just like, men, you're awesome. And I think about that sometimes when I'm at the grocery store, or like, I'm buying like body wash or something like that, and I'm like, man, somebody's getting paid to like sell me this body wash. Basically by indicating to me on a subliminal level that I will have more sexual intercourse if I use this body wash than if I don't. It's, the human brain is, I'm not blaming the advertisers at all. Love you advertisers, but it's an interesting thing, the human brain, I guess is all I'm trying to say without offending the people who pay my bills. I gotta admit, it's a very fast run, don't get me wrong. I kind of wish I'd gone with the, yeah, there you go. Kind of wish I'd gone with the, not homing tears, piercing shots. I kind of wish I'd gone with the piercing shots, because our damage is a little bit, leaves something to be desired. Although now that I think about it, maybe Cricket's body makes that better instead of worse. And this is indeed the right way, so in an unusual fashion, Cursed Eye has actually worked out very nicely for us on this run. Sometimes you'll have that happen. Most of the time you're like, oh shit, Cursed Eye screwed me. This time, Cursed Eye has not really screwed me. It's mostly helped out. How are you not deceased yet? I gotta take a marketing class sometime just to figure out how it worked. I mean, the theory behind it at least. I took a marketing class in university, but it was boring, real businessy stuff. Like, oh, here's how to do a SWOT analysis. Here's how to position, here's how to gauge where a product is positioned within an industry. Stupid practical stuff that would actually work for you if you were like in the sales and marketing department in a business. Instead I want to know how advertisers try to psychologically manipulate people into buying their product, which sounds negative, but is not necessarily, maybe? I don't know. Just the way I phrased it, it sounded like I had an agenda behind it. And put that, tender agenda in a blender, and still I surrender. That is not balls of steel. That's okay, though. So, weirdly enough, I actually feel like we're not behind the 8-ball at all. We should win, and we should win relatively easily. But, I've got to stick to the... Remember, how do I lose this run? One of the ways we lose this run is by fighting Isaac a lot. So we really, really need to not fight Isaac more than once. We would probably survive if we did it twice. But by fighting him twice, it makes it harder to fight like Blue Baby twice, for example. So, we will try to only fight Isaac once. That was a very risky play on my part. It worked, though. Oh, yeah, and if you can get the shots to, like, ricochet off a wall, like, hit Isaac and then the Cricket's body shots hit the wall, that's great for us. Especially if we can get, like, rubber cement on the chest. Which most of the time requires a doctor's help, but made it out. Not wasting our time here. Oh, did not teleport. Okay. Managed to get the full charge. Thank you, Skinny Odd Mushroom. We were probably about a quarter second away from having wasted our entire time on this fight. Down to the next floor. What's our 10th life? Oh, it must be the Ankh. Anke. Not so good. Interesting. Wow, okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't we take this first and then reroll everything. See what we get. We got really good damage. Little Brimstone, Death's Touch, triple shot. Let's make it even weirder. The downside is I think we have Isaac's Heart, don't we? Maybe, maybe not. Gemini is holding Little Brimstone. Maybe there is no Isaac's Heart on this run. If that's the case, this was a great reroll for us. And we'll stick with Satanic Bible as well. Oh, no, we definitely have Isaac's Heart. It's being held by Little Brimstone. So this, I think, was a great reroll for us. Just a glorious coup. Most of the time we're rerolling from a position of strength into a position of relative weakness. This time... Well, I mean, this time we were re-rolling from a position of relative okayness into a position of actually pretty much dominance. So, lucky us, I guess. This is going to be another win for us here as we eke ever closer to 50. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. 50 is a large number that we are not at yet, but we're starting to get there. And we've performed well along the way as well. Let's, well, except for the last run, where we were terrible. But let's also keep in mind I cannot fly anymore. We've re-rolled our flying ability. And we are definitely going to beat Blue Baby, and it should be easy, and we don't have to worry about charges or any of that nonsense. Just make sure you're standing, if possible, in front of the shots so that Isaac's Heart can't get hit, and we should be completely safe. That was a great reroll. If only some of those items had actually shown up in our deals with the devil, we could have had that for ourselves. Still think Isaac's Heart is a bad item, Northern Light? Yes, yes. This very, very unlikely subset of synergies does not make me think that Isaac's Heart is necessarily great. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Keep standing up for what you believe in. For now, if you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, that's a win 38. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.